Hello. I'm Shaq. You know, this is a video just letting whoever sees this know that I'm not a kid anymore. Interesting fallacy. You probably don't look very much like a kid. You don't know it, so I probably don't even act like a kid, but I slowly see events happening in my life that are leading up to points that I literally dreamt of and only thought about as a kid, you know? And seeing these events unfold around me is kind of shocking. Like, I don't know how to take it exactly. I don't know what emotion to feel. I don't know what to say or do. I don't know how to continue on, but it's very interesting seeing the shift in a point that I was hoping never really came. Or maybe I did hope came, but came a little bit too fast, if that makes sense. Obviously, yesterday I saw my eldest sister get married. Congratulations, yes. But I was one of the groomsmen, right, out of the bridal party, and seeing my sister, somebody that I had known for years, that I literally only saw as a child, be married off, was something that it felt like air. It just felt like I'm walking, pretty much. I don't know how to explain it. And the thing that I wish that I held on to longest was the childlike vigor of just whatever you want to do in your head, you kind of just do. You know, there's really no bounds to what you can do for real. There's not any thought process in what goes into what. You just do what you want to. I'm sorry. It's probably loud up here. It's a nice scene, you know. Just get some air. Y'all know it. Anyways, I don't really think this is much of a video, much as it is as just like a personal record of just like what is going on, you know. I often come on my roof to escape just life in general. I want a better scene, but this one is, you know, this one will do. This one is fine. But I imagine that I won't be on this roof looking down at the world for very much longer. Is that even English? Damn it. Pay attention in school, kids. I actually just watched a video about like how America's failing their school system. It was a good video. I'll link it. But just in general, I don't know. I feel like even as a kid, you're very ignorant to the fact that people around you, adults, and parents, and teachers, and, you know, family, friends, they're often right. You know, you want to become something that you're not, and at a certain point, it's kind of irreversible. You know, at least me, I have been trying, I've been trying to claw my way back to some semblance of what childlike vigor I had, you know, and it's extremely difficult because so much in life is happening. You know, I have a job now. I deal with college. I'm not with my friends, you know. I'm talking to a girl, obviously, you know, shout out me. But all these things I just never expected to happen, you know. And then suddenly they kind of just boom, it's just kind of there. And life life right now as an 18-year-old, living in 2025, it's very, very daunting. You know, I often look at older generations like my parents. Matter of fact, we were at the wedding and we were talking about that, how my parents grew up in such a beautiful and lively generation. And obviously they had their bad, you know, but at the end of the day, they could go to nightclubs. They don't do that, but I'm just saying, you know, nightclubs or just music in general. You had Tupac, yeah, Notorious B.I.G., you had Alicia Keys, you had, you know, and I feel like those things is what brought life to life, you know. But then I look around me and what do I have exactly, you know? And it's just, I kind of expected, obviously, if you have higher expectations, you're often going to be disappointed, but life unfolds in a way that you'll literally never map. You know, tomorrow you can learn how to do a quadruple backflip. You know, you can learn how to become the dragon warrior. You can learn how to fly a dragon. You can learn how to literally conquer the world. And that can just happen just tomorrow, you know? And I've been trying to do my best with living as a person, you know? It's, living has definitely become something very monotonous. You know, I can see how a person would be in a career for like 50 or 60 years, especially if they have people to provide for, you know? But I feel myself slowly being dragged into that life, and I'm kind of scared almost, because I don't want to be stuck there. But I feel myself slowly going into that life, you know? Especially being 18, you have all this vigor and action, and you have all this energy that you want to go run around and do a marathon with, but it's just like, I can't, you know? I often feel that like I keep hindering myself with the antics that I constantly do that I shouldn't, you know, wasting precious time, you know? And I find that different mediums allow me to escape that, but are they healthy? Not exactly. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. This is about growing older, but this is more so just about like a hey world at this point in my life, because I feel that the world has missed its purpose. You know, it's missed its reason. And I hate to be political, but I'm just looking around and I feel like it's just greed at the end of the day. It's just like, it really is just greed that ruins something great, you know? It becomes less about the people that enjoy it and more about what can I get from that person. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. You know, even at this point right now where everything is very shaky, you know, even my YouTube channel, I mean, I can't even believe it. I mean, I'm at a number that I never thought I would be, and I'm having the most fun with it, but obviously there's times that I wish that I could just focus on that. I feel like that'd be a lot more worth my time than just sitting down and working a job, and then working a job, and then working a job, and then working the job, and then working the job, working the job, and then working the job. You get my point. But these are just things I'd be thinking about, you know? I came up here to escape. I came up here to relieve myself in talking to the camera without any editing, without any nothing. It's just out there now. I guess this is like a to you in the future. My hair does look actually crazy. You know, got it done for the wedding. In whatever age you see this, if you're younger, I don't know what you have to look forward to in today's, I'm sorry. I don't know what you have to look forward to in today's culture and stuff, but, I say hold on to what you can, you know? This is just a message from some random jabron, you know, but life is definitely a thing for real, you know? Life is, something that will be finished a lot faster than you think. You know, and you end up growing up too fast, you feel. And even now that I'm still a kid. I'm 18, I'm not 20, I'm not 23, I'm not 24, I'm not 25, I'm not 26, I'm not 27, I'm not 28. To get my point. The literal difference of just being 17 to 18 is absolutely mind-boggling. You know? The change in responsibilities, the difference in physique, in your demeanor, and how you think about certain things, your energy. Even right now, oh my gosh, it's 18, you don't have any pain, but like I do. I can feel it. My arms and my knees, and I'm like, what the hell? And that's from me. You know, I don't even know what to say else, honestly, but yeah, I haven't done this in a minute, you know, but I feel like I want to continue doing stuff like this because that's kind of what made my channel, you know, and just speaking my mind to whoever is there to listen, shout out to Ace, is what makes, I think, my channel fun, you know, not just the sporadic editing, just escaping and letting people know my thoughts, no matter if it's views, no matter if it's attention, no matter nothing. You know, just having fun for fun's sake, just speaking sake. You know, but hey, I've said my dues. I've said what I needed to. Look how big you guys have gotten. So proud. So proud. Hopefully, in the future, when I look back on... Oh, is that the moon? Dang! I can't zoom in. Yep. That's definitely the moon, though. Dang. Anyways, whoever sees this in the future, hopefully I would have escaped my, my monotonous rat race and have done something amazing with my potential. There's potential in every single one of you. Every single one of you. Remember that. 7 things. And I hope to see you in the next